Intonation is the natural music of English. If you make intonation mistakes, it's like playing in an orchestra with an instrument that's out of tune. You'll sound strange even if you have good grammar and vocabulary. Worse, you might communicate the wrong message or not be understood at all. Intonation is that important. The good news is it's easy to avoid mistakes. Today, I will guide you to practice 3 intonations for 3 different situations so that you feel more confident about how you speak English. I'm your English coach, Christina, and welcome to Speak English with Christina, step-by-step English lessons to help you learn faster, feel more confident, and reach your full potential. And today, like every week, I help you to move one step closer to fluently speaking real American English. Let's go. The most common intonation pattern in English is the falling intonation, and often you'll hear it in statements. A statement is a simple sentence that's not a question. It's a simple affirmative or negative sentence. That last sentence was a statement, for example, and this sentence is another statement. And the intonation falls slightly at the end. The last syllable of a statement sentence is a bit lower in pitch and a bit quieter. For example, don't be afraid to try new things. Can you hear that intonation falling slightly at the end of the sentence? Try and repeat after me. Don't be afraid to try new things. All right, now listen to a real example.
Don't be afraid to try new things.
When I was teaching English in companies, a lot of the managers and other people that I worked with, they often had trouble with the correct intonation in the beginning, and they often felt that it was impossible to fix it. But it is possible and it can be done and you can do it. It just takes knowledge of the rules, but also action, practice. That's what makes all the difference. And with that in mind, let's look at our second intonation situation. Yes/no questions have a different intonation, and those are just questions that you can answer yes or no to. For example, is there a secret? The intonation rises. Listen to this real example.
Is there a secret?
Did you hear? The intonation rises at the end of the sentence, and the last syllable sounds a bit higher and a bit louder. Now, repeat after me with a different question and try to make the intonation rise at the end. Do you have an idea for a solution? Did you do it? Good job. WH questions, they have a different intonation. And these are questions that start with words like what, why, where, when, who, etc. Like, who do I want to be in the world? Listen to this real extract.
Who do I want to be in the world? Who do I want to be in the world?
Did you hear how the intonation rises and then falls? The intonation rises on the word that's the most important, but then falls at the end of the question. Try this and repeat after me with 2 examples. Here's the first one. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? And here's another example. Remember, your intonation rises and then falls. What do you want? What do you want? There's always something more to learn for speaking English, but remember, the goal is communication. You don't need to lose your accent, but you do want to be understood and communicate the message that you intend to communicate. To help you, I've prepared a short playlist where you'll find fun games to pronounce the most common difficult words in English correctly, and 2 lessons about the real differences between written English and spoken English that you'll hear. Everything you need to start speaking with confidence. All right, now you're one step closer to feeling more confident, and if you want to continue the journey with me, I'll see you in the next video.